Bengals are already up 14-0. They have a first and goal from the 7. Check out Joe Mixon here. Pushing. Gets it in. Third rushing touchdown of the season. Mixon would leave with an injury. But the Colts were down 21-0. Here's the pep talk. How would they respond? Well, down 27-21. Phillip Rivers. Beautiful pass to Jack Doyle in the end zone. Bengals would come down and have a shot, but they would not be able to pull off this win. The Colts, a huge comeback, their biggest comeback win since Week 5 of the 2003 season. Colts win.
Texans, Titans. Derrick Henry, last time he faced these guys, he had 211 yards, 3 TDs the last time. This game, he picks it up where he left it off. Oh, my goodness. 94 yards for the touchdown. The king is in the building. Derrick Henry is unbelievable. Usually he gets going later in the season. No. He's kicking this thing off right now. But this was a good game, guys. Houston was down 29-23 at this point. Big play down the field. We got Will Fuller from Watson. Touchdown, 53 yards. He gets past the defense. We don't know how a guy with that speed can climb past the defense, but he did. He had 6 catches, 123 in the TD. All right, Deshaun Watson trying to make something happen, and he does. He hits Brandon Cooks. Cooks gets up, and he shoots the arrow like Robin Hood. Okay, now we got ourselves a game. The score, 36-29, Houston with the lead. Ryan Tannehill, who was he looking for? A.J. Brown. 7-yard touchdown. Yeah, we'll count that as a little knee jack swag. A.J. Brown is back, and he's big, and he's a bad man. So we go into overtime. Overtime, they flip the coin. You can see Deshaun Watson like, oh, my goodness. They're getting the ball. Yep, they're getting the ball. And Derrick Henry is going to put this game away. Check it out. When he touches the ball, you know something is going to happen. They climb inside their red zone. The score, 36-36, guys. Keep this in mind. Overtime, direct snap to Derrick Henry. Watch this. He gets touched at the 3. Boom, 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 boom. I don't mean to laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny.
It is funny.
Derrick Henry it's unreal. The Titans are 5-0, and they kept crowning him. They're walking up to him, putting a crown on top of his head, and they deserve it. Check out this right here. Most games with 200-plus yards, rush TD, 2 rush TDs in this one. Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson.
Wow, what a list.
Derrick Henry now joins this list. How about Derrick Henry and what he is doing as of lately? Absolutely unreal. Let's listen to Derrick Henry. What's up, Ken?
Derrick, you line up in that Wildcat in overtime. Just run us through that play. What's going through your mind when you get the ball?
Get in the end zone. We called it for us to get in the end zone, and that's my whole mindset.
What was going in?
The whole offense mindset, matter of fact.
What was going into your guys' mind after you see them fail the 2-point conversion? You guys get an opportunity to march down the field. How does Ryan run that huddle for you guys?
Let's go finish it. That's what Ryan does. He's a general. He's in there, get receivers the ball, get out of bounds. They know what we need to do, get downfield and score. And that's what they did. Hell of a play by Ryan and A.J.
Such an exciting game, my favorite of the weekend. I've told you guys this before. It really bothers me, this narrative that this is a run-first, run-heavy team. It's all they do. Tannehill, blah, 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 is carried by Derrick Henry. Not the case. That was on full display yesterday. Henry did his thing. Ryan Tannehill looked beautiful in certain moments. So, Peter, what did you learn about the Titans? Did they do anything to make their case for kings of the AFC after that?
They sure did. I mean, they have an identity, right? They're going to punch you in the face. And that's not a hyperbole. That's not some exaggeration. They are a team that wants to hit you in the mouth. And that identity is carried out by that guy right there. As much as we love Tannehill and he's been an MVP candidate, Derrick Henry carries this team. And Derrick Henry yesterday was the full Derrick Henry experience. You look at what this guy's doing. He's not only been the best running back in football since last season, he's been the best running back in football by about 60 yards. They could rely on him for that 90-yard run if they need. But also, when the game matters most, they put him in a wildcat on 3rd down, and it's like, go find the end zone. This team right here, they know what they are. And I look around the league with so many teams that want to go finesse and so many teams that want to throw the ball 100 times. If it's not Derrick Henry, it's Jeremy McNichols getting some key carries late, a 20-yard gain, a 10-yard gain.
Yep.
They might have the strongest, toughest offensive line in football. They've got this guy as the bell cow. They've got a really competent quarterback. They have an identity. They want to hit you, they're going to hit you, and they're going to win games. Such a valiant performance by all these guys, but Derrick Henry yesterday was the best player on any football field on any game, including Tom Brady yesterday.
Let me just give Derrick Henry a round of applause because he's unbelievable. I'll say this. I don't really know his exact dollars, but he's underpaid. So I'll just throw that out there. Yeah, their identity is to run the ball. This is their team. They are a run-first, pass-second squad. But speaking of passing, Tannehill can do that too. And A.J. Brown back on the field. He's balling. Listen, Corey Davis was unbelievable in the beginning of the season. A.J. Brown was out. And then once he gets in the lineup, he kind of shows you what he can do. And, of course, Ferkster doing his thing. Shout out to Jersey in the building. But, you know, this offense, they'll hit you in the mouth. All of a sudden, you're checking your face to see if you're bleeding like Bruce Lee in a flick. And then all of a sudden, they'll go over the top with the pass game. And that's what makes this offense so hard to stop. Before I toss it to Kyle, and this is just a rhetorical question for everybody to think about until the Titans play again. And Phil said this yesterday. What is the Titans' weakness on offense? I'll wait.
All right. I love the Titans, too. Listen, they may be getting some really bad news about Taylor Lewan, which is terrible and kind of scratches the record a little bit, but they are really, really well built. The crazy thing about the Derrick Henry run, just for a second, the big man runs for 94 yards, and there's none of that, like, get him the oxygen tank, everybody laughs, he's out of breath. No, he stays in for the two-point conversion immediately after that run and is part of the play. Like, he's in such good shape. He's such a thoroughbred. It's incredible. And yet, Tannehill is awesome. I love Ryan Tannehill. I just want to say that on a Monday morning. I've never said that before in my personal life or my professional life. I don't know if it's America or me who's just been loath to embrace Ryan Tannehill. I love this guy. I think there was a lot of scar tissue from middling years in Miami and the conversion from wide receiver and just never. He's great. I feel like if Derrick Henry were to poof, go away, and they're like, well, screw it. I guess we just got to Ferkster up and down the field and go to Brown, and Tannehill's got to do his. I feel like they could do it. I really do. From what I've seen of him, he's got an absolute moxie for this idea that he's boring. He crows out there. He hops up there. I didn't know this was going to happen to me, guys, but I fell in love with Ryan Tannehill sometime in the last couple weeks. Unexpected love. Who